Hey all, this is Altbeer. Sorry I'm starting a little late, but my video drivers decided they wouldn't cooperate unless I upgraded them, so standard computer problems, right? This is going to be a quick stream. I did want to touch base with everyone about the badges because we've made a lot of progress. So basically, for the Indiegogo campaign, come over here. I shot out an update last week where I went over some of the pickup areas that we scheduled. And just an FYI, the DFW one, I'm not sure if we're going to have to change that or not. We might need to move that around for scheduling, but I'm not sure how many of our Indiegogo pickup people are in the DFW area. And then we'll be adding a fourth location in the Vegas distributions that will be announced soon once I get confirmation of that location. And we'll probably add one more there unless it's not needed, unless we fill all the things. So, but this was sent out last week to all the Indiegogo people, and then I'm just going to expand on that. So, basically, where we're at, the Cowboys versus Dinosaur badge. We have all of the kits built, all of the assembled built for the Indiegogo, and we're going to build some more assembled to take to Vegas. The Godzilla versus badge, we have all of the kits built for the Indiegogo people, as well as the assembled badges for Indiegogo people. And now we're building more kits and assembled to take to Vegas. And then for both of these, for the Cowboys and the Godzilla badge, we sent 50 of each of those to Hacker Warehouse. I believe they should be receiving that shipment today. I'll confirm tomorrow. But yeah, there'll be 100 badges of ours for sale at Hacker Warehouse at DEF CON in the vendor area. And so we're excited about that. That'll help people get a hold of these badges. Other thing, I don't have a picture of it, but the Hello Kitty SAO came in, and it looks awesome. You can check out my Twitter feed for pictures of that one. We're starting to put together kits for that to distribute in Vegas. As far as the actual shipments for Indiegogo, all of the shipments except two have been sent out. So I have two more to go, and so that'll complete all the shipments out tomorrow. That's Friday the 19th. And all of the tickets for pickup distributions have been emailed out. So if you were on our Indiegogo campaign, you should have either received a ticket or you probably received a shipping notice, unless you're one of those two people that is going to ship out tomorrow. But you should receive it by tomorrow, and that's why I'm holding off on doing an update on Indiegogo until tomorrow. That way I can post that all the sponsors have had their stuff either sent out or tickets to redeem. So that's where we're at with that. The code for the Godzilla badge, we kind of finalized it without utilizing that the SAO detection mode. So we're working on putting together a Rev 2 of that code that people can flash onto their badges once they get them, because they didn't ship out with that. And hopefully that'll be some cool stuff. So yeah, so we're playing with that. As far as distributions go, like I said, there were 3 in Vegas so far, and we're looking at others to do. One of the ones that we were adding that I'm waiting on confirmation for is at DEF CON this year. There is a new, I don't know if it's a village per se, but there's a room that is for makers and badge life people to gather. It's right next to the hardware hacking and soldering skills village. So that'll be cool that we can meet up there, and we're going to have a table for like an hour, I think on Friday afternoon, where we can maybe do distribution if it's still needed then, or we can just do Q&A about the badge if someone's having trouble like putting the badges together. We can help with, them at that table there. So that's really cool that that got put together. Let's see, what else do I have to update you on? Well, it's only about 3 weeks till Vegas, probably less than 3 weeks actually, until DEF CON. So we're excited. We are running through the final checklist of things. I know last week I talked about doing a code walkthrough this week, but honestly, this week has been so crazy with all the stuff that we've been having to do for the badges and all the stuff I had to do for work. It was a crazy week at work. So there's just no time. I'm not mentally in a place to walk through the code tonight. So there will be at least one more of these weekly streams next week, where we will try to do some code walkthrough and then do some final review of everything, including the Hello Kitty. So I'll show that one off next week. And that'll probably be the last one of this series and wrap that series up, the Badge Life Diaries for 2024. As far as plans in Vegas, I know myself and a number of the members of my badge team are all driving out to Vegas with lots of badge goodies, and we'll be posting on my Twitter feed where we'll be doing badge drops, where we will give away free badges to anyone that gets there in a time period, or typically at LineCon, because we're not a moving target there. It'd be like fish in a barrel. We make it a trivia contest, so you'll have to do some badge trivia, and then you can get a free badge, either the Godzilla or the Cowboys badge. So yeah, if you're planning on going to Vegas, definitely look for us. We will be in LineCon, and we'll be posting where we're at throughout the con. So yeah, we're excited to get this going, and I really want to get these badges into people's hands and see what they think of them, and see what people can do with them as people hack the badges, because that's really the fun part too, is seeing what people take what you produced and turn it into something else cool, some cool code or whatever. So yeah, and we already had one example of that for the Cowboys versus Dinosaur badge. One of the members of our local Dallas Hackers Association put together a 3D model that is for like a section that'll go in between the two PCBs and let the light glow there. I haven't printed this off yet. I'm looking forward to doing that maybe next week. But yeah, there's instructions, there's the STL and the step files for it. And it should work out really well to make that one glow nicely between the two PCBs. So things like this that the community provide are awesome. And I will say that both of these badge websites are basically GitHub pages on the GitHub repo. So you can always just click view on GitHub, and you can see all the files there. And you can do pull requests if you want to add something, but you can see everything we've done. Same with the Godzilla here. So feel free to take a look at it even before you get the badge and start getting ideas for how you might want to play with the code or do something cool with it. So yeah, and I'm glad that the Indiegogo campaign was successful, and I want to thank all of the people that sponsored us for that. So yeah, if you are one of our sponsors, thank you so much, because it really helped us to bring this together. So and I think this year was the first year that we did shipping with Indiegogo, and I think that worked out really well. And so next year we're going to try to bring the cost of shipping down and make shipping more available. That way we can do more of the shipping and maybe less of this ticket claim and purchase, claim in person type thing. So yeah, so thank you for that. And that was really about it for tonight's updates. Didn't have too much, but I just wanted to give a quick shout out to everyone, tell everyone how much I'm looking forward to coming to Vegas and showing off these badges and getting other people's badges too. So I know I got one of the DC 540 Group's badges. That was awesome. It looks beautiful. I'm looking forward to seeing what the DC Furs group did, because they always do a tremendous job on their badge. So that's one that I'm looking forward to. And of course, Andex Ore. So yeah, there's lots of badges I'm looking forward to checking out. And I hope anyone on this stream who's also into badge life is trying to find all the badges out there as well, because there's a lot of cool wearable art, with puzzles and all kinds of stuff. So, but yeah, this is second to last stream of this session. Thank you all for watching me through these many months. I think we started this in March, and yeah, it's been a long journey, but we accomplished so much, and I'm so happy about the place that we're in right now. So hopefully we will wrap this up next week with some cool reviews. We'll show off all the products, and then we'll see everyone in Vegas. So for tonight, I am going to wrap it early. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you next week.